Hi, my name is Nicole Price, and this is the conclusion to my developmental case assessment paper. I did my ASQ on a 1-year-old. So, what are the implications to social work of understanding your child's development? The majority of today's modern society is no longer solely focused on children simply surviving to live another day. The infant mortality rate has increased immensely due to improved nutrition and control of various diseases. Now there continues to be a growing interest in childhood development. Researchers now know that children are not born simply as blank slates. There are many complexities to childhood development that our society was unaware of prior to the modern era of today. Since social work is a human service profession that aims for social justice, we would be unable to advocate for social policies if we were not knowledgeable about child development and its impacts throughout one's overall lifetime trajectory. Is the ASQ a good tool to use with populations of the Southwest? I live in the Northwest, so I wouldn't be able to answer regarding if this would be a good tool for populations in the Southwest. I believe that the ASQ would be a good tool to use with the population in my region. The majority of the population in the Northwest are middle-class Caucasian. I think that it overall is a really good tool that shows how multifaceted and complex childhood development is. However, the ASQ would be more accurate if it asked more questions pertaining to the culture the child is raised in. What may seem developmentally on schedule for a child in our Western culture may be very different for a child raised in another culture. This means that parents of other cultures may feel uncomfortable accessing health care due to the majority of the time being met with tools that are not designed with their culture in mind. By taking into consideration the culture the child was born into, the ASQ would be a more accurate representation of the child. What did you learn from this experience? Reflect on your experiences. What I learned from this experience is how incredibly complex the life of a 1-year-old is and how rapidly changes happen at this age. In the ASQ interview, the mother of the 1-year-old was concerned that he was not yet walking, but was showing signs. 1 week later, she informed me that he was now walking and she no longer had that concern. I also learned more about the experience of making a developmental assessment and biopsychosocial assessment, which is the first step towards making a treatment plan and service objectives. In addition, I also learned how critically timing impacts a child's development, which impacts the rest of his or her life trajectory. I could not make an accurate biopsychosocial assessment without also considering how the influence of timing is in a child's life, such as the child's age and the generation the child is a member of. Every age comes with its own set of strengths as well as challenges to overcome. In the case of the 1-year-old in my assessment, his biggest challenge to overcome is learning who to trust and who to mistrust, such as emotional bonding with his caregivers. In addition, the relevance of issues of time and timing are critical to understanding biological, psychological, and social dimensions. I believe that I am now a baby step closer to understanding what it means to be a 1-year-old in today's society. More importantly, I'm a baby step closer towards understanding how to make valid assessments that impacts a child's life.